and welcome to my channel. And today we are doing a starter home. So I do have the base game starter homes as kind of like a series on the channel. To be honest, I kind of forgot. It's not that I forgot that I had those on the channel, I just forgot that it's supposed to be like all base game. So this one is not all base game. I used quite a few packs and I was just in a building mood, so I ended up doing a whole bunch of builds at once. So I did this, I did a different build, and then I went on stream, build a couple more things. So, and I think the roof is like one of the first things I like just tried to make work in any way I possibly could. I ended up going through a lot of the different roof shapes just to try and make it work. I just wanted to have glass there for the little overhang as kind of like just like a protected area for them to maybe get there, like to get into the door, to unlock the door to be able to get in. So, I mean, I did all sorts of different stuff. Like this one, I actually realized now that it actually was kind of cute, but I totally changed my mind. At the time, I said, nope, it's not that cute. So, later down the line, it ends up getting changed again. But that's not the point. Honestly, I was really surprised with, because this is a starter home for 6 Sims. So there is 3 adults, a teenager, a child, and a toddler all living here. Kind of poised as a, where it's like a married couple, and then they have a sibling move in, one of their siblings of one of the parents. They move in with their child, and then they just kind of have to make room for everybody. So there is the 2 parents, they have their 2 children, and then they have a sibling with their child move in. Because I know that's actually not that uncommon for that kind of stuff to happen. Well, I mean, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I mean, it's not really that uncommon, like, in our family, so... like, my sister currently lives with my mom at the moment. With our moms, technically. She just needed a helping hand kind of getting back on her feet, so... I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. But I thought, you know what, it's a great way to be able to have... I think there's 4 bedrooms, officially. But I kind of thought of it as maybe the 2 rooms were... One of them was kind of like an office, the other one is just kind of like a renovated... just like a storage space, and so they just kind of threw some stuff in there real quick. Maybe the sibling like moved in really quickly. They weren't expecting it, but they had to make room for them, so... And I liked the fact that, like I said, I was in a building mood, so I was like, you know what, I want to do this, 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 and so, I kind of came up with a light idea for what I wanted to do for this house. Excuse me. So I kind of wanted like a large kitchen to kind of start out the home, and then kind of have like a separate space for the living area, and then I was actually really surprised with what I got into this house for the budget that we had. I mean, there is technically 6 Sims, and you get $20,000 for the first Sim, and then you get $2,000 for each additional Sim. So this house comes to approximately $30,000, and I usually spend every dime that they have. Because I have that kind of a problem. But I mean, it's a very luxurious house for the budget that they're on. I mean, it's a pretty big house. I mean, granted, to be fair, there is 6 people living here, but that's not the point. I decided to go with these beautiful wood flooring for the upstairs and the downstairs, and then there is carpet in all bedrooms and in the living room. This way it was kind of more family oriented, I type. Yes, that's what I think of when I think of like family homes. I always think of like homes that have carpet in the bedrooms, they have carpet in the living room, and then I always imagine tile or wood through the kitchens, bathrooms, that kind of stuff. So now they do generally tend to get the cheaper appliances because this is still a starter home, so they don't have the most nice appliances. But I did love doing this big round table here for them all to sit at. But again, since it is a starter home, they can upgrade the appliances, they can upgrade the fireplace, they can upgrade the bedrooms and all that kind of stuff. I wish there was a way we could like turn the tiles so this way you could do it the other way. Where technically, like, they have it, so this way it's like you put an X on the tile, and those are the spots that you can pick. I wish there was a way that you could have it, excuse me, where you could make it so this way the triangles go up and down instead of like corner to corner. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. I hope you do, but no guarantees, unfortunately. But since there is 6 Sims, I wanted to make sure there's plenty of seating here in the living space. I don't believe they have a TV because TVs are expensive. I tried to go with the basic necessities first. I made sure that they got the kitchen done, got all the bathrooms done. And then I kind of went in with all the extras. So I made sure I got all beds in first. I did put a little bit of decoration in the kids' room. This is one I would envision for like a child and a toddler. So I was just kind of, I don't necessarily like these families that you'll see here that I might put in the game. So this way I can kind of determine like how much money they have. I generally don't put them on the gallery. They're just random families I made or random families I pull from the gallery. And I just throw them in. Just this way I have that budget set in place, so this way I don't end up going over it. Since I'm really good at doing that, if you watched my $5,000 bills, I went way over, and I was like, oh no. I had to like pull it back so bad. I ended up losing some footage here. I think this is pretty much it though, but we're gonna be going into the tour here. There is, oh, helps if I can control the camera here. I forgot to watch the tour before we went into this. Oh well. But here, we're going to go through the front door. You can kind of see there is, in the world that I have right now, I need to play with it a little bit. This way the rain stops, because it's raining all the time in my builds, because I always play in the same season. Because I don't play in this save file. So it just kind of stays exactly the way that it is. I did size down those lamps though, because those lamps are huge. Yeah, so this is a very basic living room. It does have a couple of bookcases, got the cork board. There should be one of those parenting boards, I think, from Parenthood. Yes, there is. The curfew board, that's what it's called. I'm like, I don't even know what it's called anymore. But there's a cute little half bath down here in the downstairs. All the bathrooms are really basic. They have toilet, sink, mirror, and then shower / tub. So, if they even get both. So, like, the master, I think, only has a shower, but I know the one upstairs does have both. It is a shower tub combo. Like I said, I just tried to keep it really basic since it is a starter home, so we need it to be cheap. But here we are, we're gonna go take a look upstairs. I did remember the trash can. I don't think I remembered one for outside. I think I might have. But here, oh, this is kind of like what I was thinking was kind of like a, maybe kind of like an exercise room at first. This one was probably an office. I just liked the idea of using those air beds because it made it feel like they're surprise guests. Like they normally don't stay there, and they're in dire need of a place to stay, so that's where they're at now. Half bath upstairs. And then this is the children's room. And that pretty much does it, guys. So go ahead, leave your feedback, comments, and your suggestions all down below. If you have any more building challenges you want to see, definitely leave those down below. I'm always interested in your building challenges. I always write them down. So all my social media is in that description box, including Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. And if you did like it and you like building challenges and Let's Plays and stuff like that, and make sure you give me a subscribe. This way you can always make sure you can get notified whenever I upload new builds and new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye!